Across America, the lights are dimming inside government offices. Paychecks have stopped, phones ring in empty rooms, and for the second week in a row, the U.S. federal government remains officially shut down. Behind this silence, a storm is brewing in Washington. This isn't the first government shutdown in American history, but this one feels different. The tension, the confusion, and the stakes are higher than ever. What caused this? Who's standing firm? And how did the disagreement inside the Republican Party, the GOP, turn into a national crisis? A government shutdown happens when Congress can't agree on a federal budget. Without that agreement, non-essential departments stop working, and hundreds of thousands of government workers are told not to come to work. National parks close, visa applications slow down, and payments are delayed. It's like someone pressed pause on key parts of the country. This time, the disagreement comes down to one thing: money and power. Lawmakers are clashing over spending priorities, from defense funding to social programs, and how to manage the nation's growing debt. Some want deep spending cuts. Others warn that cutting too much could weaken essential services and hurt the economy. But the real surprise isn't between parties, it's within one. Inside the Republican Party, once known for its unity on fiscal discipline, a divide has opened wide. Some GOP members demand a tougher stance on spending and want to use the shutdown to force change. Others caution that going too far could damage the economy and public trust. Analysts describe it as a family feud, not just about numbers on a spreadsheet, but about the future of the party itself. It's a clash between traditional conservatives and a new wave of hardliners, each trying to define what it means to be Republican in modern America. Former President Donald Trump continues to play a major role in this political landscape. His voice, whether on stage or online, still shapes the direction of the GOP. Some members view his leadership as essential, bold and direct, reflecting voter frustration. Others see it as unpredictable at a time when unity is needed most. The shutdown debate has become in many ways a test of loyalty and identity within the party, a mirror of how much influence Trump still holds and how far others are willing to follow his lead. While politicians debate in Washington, millions of ordinary Americans are feeling the effects far from the Capitol. Federal workers are missing paychecks, contractors are losing jobs, and families are worrying about rent, groceries, and medical bills. Every shutdown ripples through communities, slowing small businesses, halting housing loans, delaying projects, and shaking public confidence. This one has already lasted longer than expected, and for many, patience is running out. Economists warn that if the shutdown continues, it could start affecting GDP growth, consumer confidence, and even global markets. Lawmakers on both sides face mounting pressure to reach a compromise, not just to reopen the government, but to prove that the system can still function. Polls show frustration growing across party lines. Most Americans, Republican, Democrat, or Independent, say they want the same thing: cooperation. They want to see action, not argument. But behind the headlines lies a deeper question. Can the U.S. government still work effectively when internal divisions keep widening? The answer will shape not just how this shutdown ends, but how the next elections unfold, and how Americans see their leaders. Some experts believe this is a turning point, a moment to rethink spending priorities, restore transparency, and rebuild public faith in institutions. Others see it as a warning sign of political fatigue and polarization that has been growing for years. Still, through all of America's past crises, one truth has held steady. This nation always finds a way through. The path forward won't be easy, but it depends on the same principles that built the country in the first place: debate, compromise, and the belief that democracy can still deliver for its people. For now, the offices remain dark, the negotiations continue, and the nation waits, hoping that the people in power remember who they're working for. Because in the end, the story of a shutdown isn't just about politics. It is about the lives that keep this country running even when Washington stops,